This is Pickman, still pimping since 92. I'm listening to the Just Sayin podcast. Follow me on soundcloud.com/Pickman.
I couldn't possibly tell you.
Welcome to the Just Sayin podcast.
Welcome to the
This is a podcast where a bunch of people talk about saying things, and I screwed that up. This is a podcast where people talk about things. Yeah, they call me Sal, your pal, and they call Amanda Camps.
Essentially, I don't really have a nickname.
Yeah.
I don't really, actually, you know what? I do.
Oh
but
my
I don't
God.
really go by them very often.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really know. I used to go by Camps.
Oh my gosh.
Hence why, like, half of my social media names are Camps. Amanda. Take away the A.
Huh.
Do not call me Mandy.
Okay.
Ever. Anybody. You ever call me Mandy, I swear.
Yeah.
Just
sure.
don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too many. One of my nicknames at my placement from one of the kids has been Quirky. Because apparently I'm quirky. Which I believe that. I have some obvious quirks.
Quirk.
The good kind, I hope.
Quirk. Anyways.
Sal.
Quirk. So there's this big news that I haven't really talked to you about this before this, but apparently like a member of the One Direction left.
Yes.
The one that looks like our cousin Alessio.
Yes. Zayn.
What's the big deal with that?
Okay.
I don't care, but
girls all around the world.
Yeah, you're a girl, right?
Yeah, but okay. I'm personally not a fan of One Direction. Like they're great, whatever. I have no problem with them, but you know, they're not my taste. Huh. My sister, on the other hand, devastated. It's like it's like when I was a kid, when Kevin left the Backstreet Boys.
Oh my gosh.
OMG.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
this
gosh.
is bigger than that.
Well, I wonder what direction they're going in now without the guy. So you just posted a selfie, did you?
Yeah, maybe I did.
You did.
Maybe I did. Yes.
How was that? How was that experience? Was it good?
Yeah, sure.
Because you said you haven't posted a selfie in a long time.
Yeah, it feels good. 9 likes in 2 minutes.
Oh my gosh! That means you can keep it.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
How's your new place that you moved into?
Oh my goodness!
Because you talked about that in the
fantastic. Wow, I have the coolest little room ever. It's green, which is my favorite color, and everything in it is like super. It's like cool looking and it's comfy because I put like memory foam on my mattress and then I put a giant comforter on top of the memory foam and then I put like one of those fluffy like cotton thick duvets over top of it and then I have a bunch of blankets on top of it with another thick giant comforter and 6 pillows. I never want to leave my bed ever. Never. It's wonderful. And then I have like really comfy couches, a really nice kitchen that's still not done, but it's a kitchen. Cool. I made granola bars last night.
Oh my gosh.
That was pretty cool. They were good. It turned out more like granola, but they were tasty and they're good for you. Good with yogurt and bananas.
Awesome.
But anyways, yeah, that's my adjustment to my life in a nutshell right now.
Right on.
School.
That's cool.
Another 4 weeks and I am done for a little while.
Goodness.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm still working, still applying
Yes.
for jobs.
Yes.
And trying not to complain.
Hey, you know what? You're doing all right.
Thank you. Yeah.
I think you're doing good.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you're moving up.
Thank you.
Good things are happening.
Getting my pay stub on, yo.
Wicked.
I finally got in touch with Mike.
Oh yeah, Mike is not a ghost. Mike is very much alive.
He exists still. He's just been busy, and that's all I got. He's been busy.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Very, very much.
Yeah.
How hard it is to be young and free when you're literally young and free. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now.
Exactly.
Out to lunch. Homegirl needs to sleep.
What? I'm tired too, but the podcast has to be
done.
Casted.
But I mean, I enjoy talking to you and everyone else, so this is why I continue. Yeah. Anyways, anything else pressing in your life?
I have people that message me. They're like, "Man, I feel like I'm having a conversation with you guys. I just want to comment on every little point that you make."
Yeah.
And it's like you can, but we would really like. That would be awesome if someone just wrote up like a whole
feedback to what we just said, or like
Word
answer.
document where it has like the time that what we said and then like their comment on it.
Yeah.
Kind of like how SoundCloud does it, but I don't want to pay for SoundCloud to have my stuff on SoundCloud.
No.
But yeah, cool. My life's been good. Still pursuingable things.
Living the dream.
Yeah, I think thinking about probably go back to school. if you know,
Hey.
if I can't get anywhere with my current diploma, I might have to think about it.
Honestly,
But
I am always recommending school. Like, if
Yeah.
you can educate yourself or get yourself better prepared, then do it.
yeah, and
I
they
mean-
say that the longer you stay in school, the more better it is for your, or it'll make you live longer because you're always learning something. They
Yeah.
say if you always learn something every day, it's really, really, really good for you.
Oh, for sure.
Which is, yeah, that's something I used to preach back like 2 years ago, and then I just didn't really follow my own.
Well, you still do learn
Thing.
something every day. It doesn't mean you have to be in school, but
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
true.
you do learn. But being in school certainly helps, keeps your mind fresh, young, alive,
Mm-hmm.
thinking, working. Clocks are turning, all those
Yep.
fun things. Education is extremely important. I mean,
Exactly.
I'm not done yet. I'm taking a break because I need a break, and that's important to take a break, but not done.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of education, did you
Yeah.
hear about what happened in Finland?
Yeah, I was just gonna get to that. So apparently Finland changed their education system.
Yeah.
And they made it better than this education system.
They made it better than any other education system in the world.
Yeah, so what happened basically? Can you explain?
All right, so long story short, Finland is no longer teaching subjects. They are
The end.
teaching
Fin.
topics.
Oh, right.
Fin. Yep. Done. Finally, somebody answered everyone else's prayers.
So wait, so they're teaching topics, so
All right.
what's the difference between that and what they were doing before?
Well, let me ask you a question. How many times have we gone to school, elementary school, high school, and we've asked ourselves, what's the point of learning this? We're never going to use it anyways.
I don't remember much from elementary school and high school.
Exactly,
actually.
because we never learned a lot of things that were really
Yeah.
valuable in our life today.
I remember what Pokemon cards I had.
Exactly. I think I learn more in trivia crack sometimes than I do
So true.
in actual classes. And that's the sad part of it. Finland has answered everyone else on the planet's prayers, and
Yeah.
now they're teaching current things that we need to know. We're not going to learn about, you know,
Pythagorean theorem.
no. Because who needs it? Do we really need to measure the circumference of an iceberg? No. Who really needs to know
Never
that? I
know.
don't.
Yeah,
I really
that's
don't.
true.
But I would
One
like to
thing-
know how to
yeah.
calculate taxes. I
That's
mean,
what I
I
was
do
gonna
know
say.
how, but like
Yeah.
kids nowadays,
A lot of people don't know how to do their taxes. It's
No.
really funny, and like you think that you learn that in school.
yeah, we learn about things based off of topics.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the stock system. We're going to learn about that's one big thing that's happening all the time. So you're going to learn about the subjects that are affiliated with that topic and
Mm-hmm.
how they're used. Doing taxes, same thing, and just keep going off of that fact. What's another thing? Politics.
Yeah.
Running for president. Just for example, it's no longer going to be like basic. It's more precise, more focused on what we need to know rather than things that aren't important. And hopefully this starts to spread around the world. Hopefully this comes to Canada because there are so many kids that are in school, and I feel like
Yeah,
they're
and
in
there's-
school, but they're not really learning anything valuable because they can't apply it to their actual everyday lives.
And some kids can't even learn the same way as others. So having like a basic system where everyone has to learn, or else they'll have to get hopped up on ADHD drugs
yeah.
to, you know, compensate. Like, because when I was a kid, I didn't learn from copying notes from an overhead projector projected onto the. Remember, like when
Yeah.
you had like the overhead projector and you just write down notes.
Yes.
Those notes never did anything for me. I never read them. I put them away.
Because you couldn't apply them to your life.
It was just like, okay, it was just basically like the teachers, they come in, they get an email, they're like, okay, I gotta teach this thing today, so they put up a thing on the screen, and it's like, okay guys, read this, write this, copy this, and then they put it away. And like I passed every class without actually having to read any of the notes. I hate saying that, but
No, it's true.
I passed all my classes
But-
in elementary school and high school. And,
But the thing is,
yeah.
wouldn't you do better in those classes if you were actually interested in what was being taught because
Yeah.
you knew it was relevant to your life?
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
that's exactly what's actually going to happen in Finland.
That's good.
Because
That's
these
good.
kids are actually going to have to use the knowledge that they're being taught because it's what they need to know. It's
That's awesome.
it's not dated. It's not like ancient fact that you used to have to know. We're moving forward very quickly in this day and age. We're always coming up with something new, and curriculum has changed a million times, but why hasn't our method of teaching changed?
Exactly.
Well, now it has.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Are they gonna do anything about like the scoring, like the A pluses and the B pluses and stuff?
I
or,
don't know.
Like to prove that this person knows what they're talking about, because a lot of people can cheat on tests.
Oh, for sure. I'm
Without- yeah.
I'm not sure
Pick
about
C.
that, but I'm sure that something like that will be implemented in the near future. If we've already
Yeah.
have something like this in place, then
Exactly.
can't be far along.
And homework sucked. I gotta get rid of
Nobody
homework.
really likes doing homework. Nobody
No.
likes doing homework. Maybe they should kind of consider that. It's a lot more of a hands-on thing nowadays that people are more interested in. You see more people gravitating towards hands-on post-secondary programs rather than strictly book stuff. I mean, there are still a lot of people that prefer that, but I know a lot of people who do college and university for that reason, to get the hands-on training, to get
Yeah.
the hands-on aspect of it. Because that's me. I'm very hands-on for my learning, so...
Yeah, exactly. I was the same way.
Yep.
I was a very quiet kid, and I just kind of learned on my own. So, if they could do something like that, if Canada can eventually, adopt some kind of system like that. The current education system kind of sucks, like long division and stuff like that. Like, why do we have to, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's,
why?
It's stupid. Why do you
Do
have to
we
show...
really need long division?
Yeah.
Do we really need that?
Yeah, there's calculators everywhere now. You don't even need division.
Yeah.
Which is sad. But I guess you need, the mental brain growingness going through your mind, thinking and stuff. But yeah, hopefully Canada moves on to do that. So you were talking to me before the podcast about you're eating pears now?
Eating pears?
You're
I'm
not
always
eating
eating pears. Always eating pears.
Oh, no pears. Au pair?
Au pair. That is
Au
the
pair.
correct term.
Whoops. Hi,
And now
Tommy.
I want a
Yeah.
pear, though. Not that kind
We
of
probably
pear, an
I have
actual
pears.
pear.
Yeah, probably in my fridge.
Well,
but what is this au pair thing you're talking about?
All right. So, okay.
Explain to me.
This is exciting. This is kind of a big deal to me. As you can tell in previous podcasts, I'm a very optimistic person, and I've been taking on a lot of opportunities and kind of just doing things instead of thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean this in the best way possible. I'm thinking about things and I'm actually doing them now.
Yeah.
I'm not just dreaming or
But
making
yeah.
these goals for the glory of it.
You're not all talk, basically. You
No.
actually want to get out. You're a go-getter.
It's time, yeah.
You're a
It's time to
get-goer.
actually reach out and do the things that I want to do in my life and achieve them while I can. I'm
Exactly.
young. I, have the time. This is when to do it. I've been dreaming of traveling the world since I was a kid. My mom was a travel agent, and all she used to talk about was, oh my god, you gotta go here, you gotta see this, you gotta do that.
God.
And
Oh my god, let's
I
go.
have been dreaming of Europe.
Oh my god.
Since I can remember. Maybe even a fetus. I don't even know. It's just been something that I've wanted to do, but money's always been a factor for me.
Wait, can fetuses actually dream?
I don't know. Maybe they can.
We should do a podcast on that.
Potentially.
Do fetuses dream?
Write that down.
Okay,
Anyways,
I'm writing that right down.
continuing on with what I was saying.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down. But yeah,
Write it
keep
down.
going.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's actually writing it, guys.
With a green pencil crayon.
Awesome. Hey, because I like green. Nice.
Aha!
Nice. Ah.
Okay,
So,
keep talking.
I've wanted to travel, but obviously being a student just coming out of school and, just starting out a new job, money's tight. I know this is the time. I'll be working a lot more in the next coming weeks, but if I want to travel, I want to be able to afford it. And especially because if I want to travel to a place like Europe, for me, traveling is more than just being a tourist and going there to relax. I want to get an experience. I want to go there and experience things that I wouldn't do otherwise. I don't want to go to another country just to lie around and relax. No, I want to go.
Yeah.
And I want to explore towns. I want to try their food. I want to do activities and see things and do things that traditionally these kind of people would do, or people living in that country or area would do. I want to, be fully immersed into a culture rather than just coming in, looking, leaving.
Yeah.
I'm more open-minded than that. And I have a few friends of mine who have told me recently and even in the past while they were in that country that, hey, I'm working in another country and I'm basically, getting paid to live like a family member in a home. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
That's crazy.
So they told me about being an au pair.
Huh.
And first and foremost, I'm like, what is that? Are you a nanny or something? No, they are not nannies. Basically, what an au pair is, the English translation of the French term au pair is mutual agreement.
Au pair.
Me as an au pair,
Au pair.
I would make an agreement with a host family in a hosting country. For example, let's say Spain. There's a family in Spain that's a host family and they have children. And basically we make an agreement. The agreement on my end is I travel to their country for a designated amount of time, for example, 3 months. I pay for my flight there, I pay for my visa fees and my health insurance, whatever that may be. But as soon as I get there, I am treated like one of their family members. I do not have to pay for accommodations. I don't have to pay for food.
Nice.
I'm treated just like one of their family members in terms of their scheduling, how they run, their routines.
That's awesome.
And I would get their full life experience. I would get to experience their language, their culture, their family, friends, what they eat, where they go, even travel with them. And what they ask from me in return is to teach their children English or help them learn English. I would help them with household duties such as like cleaning, cooking, and whatnot,
So
but
like
not
a
as a nanny.
Not as a nanny?
Not as a nanny, just like a
Okay.
regular family member would do. I would have chores, and I would help them look after their kids after school, before school, and I would have my weekends off so I could go traveling wherever. And
That's cool.
best part is, you get paid.
It's a job.
It's a job.
It's an actual job. It's not an internship.
It is not. Yeah, it's a job. Like it's an actual thing.
Good-
and
good
the whole
money?
thing is safe too.
Yeah.
Again, it's like pocket money, so it would be like you're getting tipped. But again,
But
you're
the experience is worth more than the money you
The-
get from it, basically, right?
but you're living there for free.
Yeah.
About 80% of your meals will be free.
That's awesome.
Because you'll be living there. You'll be eating their food just like another family member would. And they provide you with transportation. They'll give you a bus pass. They'll give you
Their
a car
food.
sometimes, a bike.
Get
like,
to poop in their bathroom.
yeah. I would get my own room and bathroom as well. BT dubs.
Get to drink their alcohol.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean,
Get
we'll
to-
who knows? But it's, to me,
Smoke their cigars.
who knows? I have a couple of friends who have done it or are currently doing it, and they said it's probably the best way to experience an actual
world.
culture.
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity to live in another place. It's an opportunity to grow, gain experience. And especially when you're a student, it's an extremely affordable way of doing this. So I registered this weekend. By the way, this
Sweet.
is totally safe. There's like a whole screening process behind it. Like,
Yeah, so psychos
It's-
can't do it. Yeah.
yeah, there's no funny business. And even if there are like sketchy situations, like they make you read a whole package of information before you even like click okay, let's register with this thing. But yeah, I've actually been connecting with a family in Italy.
Nice.
And if it all goes well, I could be living in Italy for 3 months next January.
Arrivederci.
We shall see. I don't know. It's just a big honking cloud in the air right now, but
Yeah.
it seems so real to me that it's like, ah.
Lasagna. Pasta primavera.
Oh, I will come back like 20 pounds heavier. But
Fromage.
that is a-okay with me.
And I don't know what I'm going to do with the podcast then, but I'll figure it out.
Skype dates.
Yeah, Skype. Yeah,
It's okay.
I guess, but I don't know. Skype's kind of, not really
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, that's
knows?
pretty cool that that's all going down with you.
Yeah, it's a big, potentially awesome, life-changing experience that could be ahead of me, kids. Yeah.
Would you lose like your job? Do you have to quit your job for that though?
I would have to look into that.
Ah.
I haven't gone that far yet.
Oh, okay.
But more than likely, if it's more than 3 months, I believe I would have to be terminated.
Oh.
I believe that's probably the case, which
Sorry,
would
I'm-
suck.
Yeah,
but
I'm constantly
we will
yawning.
See.
Yeah, no one wants to. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, if you just have a part-time job, it's it's all good.
Oh yeah,
And plus, I think it'd be worth it because you'd be traveling the world.
I would be traveling the world. That's all I could ever ask for.
Show you the world,
Yeah.
and you'll be an au pair to a family.
Ah.
By the way, for anyone who's listening, when I do this, like they hear the creaking sounds in the background, that's actually my computer chair. I'm not actually farting because let's see if I can keep doing
Maybe
it.
you are.
No, if I was farting, it would be louder than that. Just saying.
True. Well, even if you were, like, no judgment at all.
Yeah.
It's all good. So,
Let's be serious here.
sick of these. Come on.
Okay. Wow. Okay? What did we talk about on this podcast? We talked about
Okay, we talked about
Finland,
we talked about my au pair.
au pair. Yeah.
We talked about you for a bit. You talked
One
about
Direction.
Yeah, we talked about One Direction.
What else did we talk about? Because we're already at like 25, almost half an hour.
20
What's
minutes.
going on now?
Well, we did like mumble for a bit here and there.
Yeah, but no, it's not. That's crazy.
That's cool.
I got a parking ticket.
Oh, oh yeah. I get a Snapchat the other day, and it was like a big mumbo jumble of them. I think I had like 4 in a row, and the last one was
Okay.
like, "Oh, by the way, parking ticket," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
It was. What was it? Let me see. I have it right here. I keep my my tickets for a while because I think they're funny, but I always get parking tickets. I got a
Yeah.
parking ticket at Mohawk College once. That's all I can remember. Yeah, Mohawk College.
Mohawk College, you get them like left, right, and center though.
It's stupid because they're not registered to the city. They're only registered to Mohawk College. So if you don't pay them, then they mean nothing.
Yeah.
And like if you go there with someone else's car whose license plate isn't like in the system, I had this thing with I had a buddy where he got a parking ticket, but his license plate wasn't registered to Mohawk College. So I told him, like, after he did it, I'm like, you're an idiot. He went to go pay for his ticket, and then he gave him his license plate number, and it got tied to his name, and like now they know that's his car. It was so stupid. Like, why did he even do that?
That is annoying.
But yeah, I got this ticket because I was parked in a spot where it was only 2-hour parking, and I exceeded that. I got there at like 9.
I think I did
Parked there
that
till
like
5.
the first month I had my driver's license, and
Yeah.
it sucked.
Well, this isn't the first month of my driver's license.
Yes, sis, you've had your license for a couple of years.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but I totally didn't see the sign. Like when I got back to my car and I saw the sign, I'm like, wow, I'm an idiot.
That's, you know
That
what?
is stupid.
It's human error. It happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of cars,
So what's up with all like the nice cars that are showing up right
I
now?
swear it's like as soon as the weather starts getting better, boom, everyone puts away their shabby winter tires and winter beaters, and
Yeah.
their summer cars come out, or their spring cars and
That's
their nice
insane.
rims.
Wow.
A lot of Subarus.
So many pink rims and Mitsubishis.
Yeah, like, but
Wow.
the thing is, in Canada, like especially Hamilton, you don't see a lot of like Mitsubishis, Suzukis, Subarus.
Yeah,
I woke up one morning, I think like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was like boom.
I know.
Subarus, Mitsubishi, Suzuki, and it's like, what? Because we see like
Mercedes, yeah.
Toyota here, Hyundai is like crazy, Honda,
Yeah,
like
yeah. Just a basic car, like
basic
the Honda,
cars,
yeah,
Fords, but no, I'm seeing Subaru, Suzuki, Mitsubishi,
high-end cars, yeah.
yeah, and it's like,
insane.
what? All of a sudden, it's making me all warm and fuzzy inside, looking at them. It's
awesome.
pretty cool.
I know. I thought we should I wanted to put that into because when I was driving to pick you up, like I saw so many nice cars. I'm just like, what's going on right now? And we saw a guy get pulled over too. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
He had pink headlights. What do you think? Wait, what do you think that guy got pulled over for? Because he wasn't going fast.
I don't think those. Okay, well, I didn't really get a good look. I don't know if you did, but were they? I forget what they're called, but there's a certain kind of light that's illegal that you're not allowed to have in your car.
Underglow.
Yeah.
But I don't think he had underglow.
I think he did.
Oh,
I think he did. Because it was
yeah.
all at the bottom of his car.
True. Yeah.
I mean, it looked awesome. Actually, you know what? It kind of looked weird. I don't know.
It was like a Honda Civic and it looked like it was beaten down and everything.
Okay,
yeah,
note to
underglow,
self, all
yeah.
of you with Honda Civics that think it's cool to soup up your old school Honda Civic, just don't.
It's cool, but like you have to like understand.
Like, there's limitations. You can't make it look like something from Back to the Future,
Yeah.
or try, because
Pink lights all over it.
no.
Yeah.
Personal opinion.
True.
I mean, you can go ahead and do that. Like, it's not my life, it's yours, whatever.
Yeah.
But like, no.
Exactly. Like the underglow thing isn't illegal when the car's parked. But then what's the point of having the underglow just to have it when you park? You just like, look at my car, it's got a different color underneath the car.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's for the sole purpose of driving around with it. So yeah.
Yeah, and there was a cop directly behind him, and he got pulled over. Ha! I was driving around the other day, and I actually saw an undercover cop, and then I saw him pull someone over, and I was just like, ha!
Good times.
Ha! You got busted!
Well, I've seen that happen a lot lately. I don't know.
I know.
Good times.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of cops. Oh, I'm seeing so many cops come out lately. Woof.
Yeah. Stop at every stop sign. Do the speed limit. Don't pass people. I mean, don't pass people. Because just don't pass people.
No.
Did I say don't pass people?
I think you might have mentioned that.
Don't pass people because that involves speeding up and don't pass people.
Just don't. Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself
Yeah.
just don't.
Just wait and don't pass. No, what you do, slow down and then go behind them. Don't speed up, go ahead of them, go behind them. That there you go. I solved every problem
Yeah.
most people are having right now. And if you're driving, don't pass people. Just go behind them.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah.
Al just gave you some wise street smarts.
Check your rear view mirror, by the way. Yeah, I should check it right now.
Maybe we're not. In
We're behind you right now. We're watching you. I want to promote my buddy's mixtape, bro, DJ Pickmain.
DJ Pickmain.
Pickmain. I interviewed him on a couple of podcasts ago. He just put out his new EP, Force to Hope.
Is this
Support.
Wasn't his name like Antoine the Swan for a while?
No, that's DJ Crafton.
I was gonna DJ Crafton. He's got some cool stuff too. But we're talking
Yeah.
about DJ Pickmain right now.
Samples
I
and
have
stuff.
heard some of his stuff. I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah.
it is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. A lot of swearing. A lot of vulgar rap music-ish stuff. So if you not safe for work, but yeah. Take
a listen.
I'm all about that. Yeah.
Bass.
Oh yeah.
I've reached that point in this semester with school. Like, it's the end of March. I feel delirious. I'm mixing up work with school and school with work. Like, I thought my placement for work was making a trip to my work, and like I told everyone at work that I was gonna be there that day because my placement kids were coming, and I was excited to like introduce them to my coworkers. And then I found out that I got it mixed up, and it's actually not happening. And I'm just seeing things. My coworkers are like, "Are you okay? Do you need to sleep?" And I'm like, "Yes." Yes, I do.
That's funny.
Speaking of sleep, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep too.
I know.
Well, first I gotta drive you home, then I gotta sleep.
Yeah, that's
I could probably sleep in my car.
Yeah, you could.
But yeah.
It's comfy.
It's good.
No, yesterday with like a group from school, we ran a fundraising booth at school, like
I saw
in
that,
the student center at school for like, well, I ran it from about 12 to 4, like with a couple other students, but that meant that I had to interact with people for 4 hours straight, no break, like constantly like soliciting people for donations. And I mean, it was for a really good cause, but it's exhausting.
That is,
especially like with not stopping, it is exhausting.
When I was in college, I had to do documentaries, and a lot of them would involve interviewing people in Mohawk.
Yeah.
So constantly having to go up to people and be like, "Hey, can we interview you? Can we talk to you for like 5 minutes?" And then, you know, get them to stop. It was hard. That was the hardest part, I think.
It's easier said than done because a lot of people are just, you know, they don't want to take the time to give you even like a quarter. Some people were just like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
And I can understand, like,
students are poor.
Yeah, like, of course, I'm poor too. I don't have a whole lot of money right now, but like, I don't know.
Exactly.
It's hard getting people to give you even like a minute of your time. Some people just don't really care.
I know.
I mean, that's life.
But I care.
I do care too, yeah.
I care.
But the thing is, I got home yesterday from like doing this till about 4 o'clock. I got home, I cooked dinner.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I haven't taken a nap in weeks. Like, it's been a long time since I've taken a nap. I got home, I ate, I cleaned up, and then I sat on my couch. And I put on the Food Network because the Food Network is my life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Next thing you know, I wake up, I look at my phone. It is 8 o'clock at night. I sat down at 5.
Oh.
I must have slept for like 3 hours max, but like I crashed. And I was in like a giant like fluff ball of like blankets and pillows too. Like, I was comfy. Oh. But I swear, just like that much time being with people, oof.
Yeah.
And plus, like, school and work have been like nuts lately. Ooh.
Mentally and physically exhausting.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Try work in retail.
Oh, I feel you. I understand.
Mentally, physically, and somewhat emotionally exhausting at points.
It is. Especially like busy times of years, like transitional seasons, like when spring starts to get really busy just around summer, big blowouts, Christmas, Black Friday, Boxing Day. I don't know. Times of the year where there's like a lot of students. Just before school. Ugh. No thanks. You know. I'm done.
I'm done too. Thank you for listening to the Just Saying podcast. If you want to subscribe, you can. If you want to subscribe to YouTube, you can.
You may.
If you want to subscribe at all, you can. Just saying. If you want to like tell us that we're doing a good job, you can.
Please do.
Because just saying.
Positive reinforcement would be really, really cool right now.
If you want to check out Pickmane's stuff, you can.
You should.
You should, but he has a lot of swearing in his music. If you're offended by swearing,
I'm not.
Just saying.
I'm gonna go listen to it like now.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Force the hope. You can. And if you want to hear more of us, you can. Yeah, I said you can subscribe. I said that already. You can also download our older episodes, and
they're pretty funny. You should.
They're not all with Amanda, so just saying. But yeah, thank you for listening
to what we have to say.
Yeah.
Just saying, we'll be back.
Yeah.
With more.
Yeah.
Sell your pal.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay, bye.